Ishnu Allah. Good luck, friend.
help you? Alrighty then.
Time is money, friend.
Well met. Farewell. Greetings. Light bless you.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Great to meet you.
guess you need to
You again?
talk to Marshall before going to them. So I guess we could. We're gonna have to clear some of this over to Marshall at least.
But which marshal does he mean? The one that is in Burning Steps or the one that is inside of this dungeon? Like in a jail?
Yeah, so he needs to talk to the guy here in the jail. And then we gotta go. There's two bosses a little bit past, they're like right before the bar. Both, they're both like right before the bar. And you gotta kill them and then go back, talk to Marshall, which starts jailbreak. So, yeah, not too far. I mean, I guess we can go ahead and start killing some shit.
Let's wait for armor.
Yeah, the tanks save you back.
Yo, yo, yo.
Hey,
Oh, someone couldn't find that channel.
uh, was that what you need to do?
Well, I guess we could move just to Dungeon 3 and that's it.
There we go, maybe? Or... Yeah. Just gotta wait for Goaty to move down. Alright, cool.
Hold on, guys. One more second.
Yeah, no worries. We got everyone in here now. I don't know why you can only see some of the channels. I mean, to be fair, Goaty, I'll probably end up tanking anyway, so you're here to do goat thing.
Okay, Ben.
Cool. Now, we have to get over to Marshall, talk to him, and then we gotta go past Arena a little bit, like kind of like right before the bar to get the other things and come back and do jailbreak. So let's get going.
Just kind of tell me where to go. Point the way, like left, right. Where we go?
We're going over here to the right. Yeah, where they're pinging on the map. We need to go to the left side of this hallway, over to on the right. Towards Diamond, yep. Oh, I think I did that. I think when they walked up, I tabbed and hit the wrong target for my pet.
Oh, I thought you did it on purpose.
No, actually I didn't. I think I was meaning to get the front group, and I tabbed and it hit one of the other ones, and I had my pet go for the wrong one.
Now what?
Okay.
Yeah, no, I did that on purpose. It was totally planned.
Great move.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a deal at the beginning here, but can't be doing shit like that later on.
I thought of it as like a rogue distract, you know? You're just preventing the pets from getting on us by leaving them on you.
Right, yeah, no, that does totally it.
You guys are wait for these pets.
He's in one of these rooms. I think it's the next jail cell up, maybe. He's in one, yeah. It's not the, yeah, it's to the left.
Two to the left.
Okay. Yeah, by the, yep. Yeah, you can go ahead. We need to clear all of this anyway for jailbreak, so you might as well just pull all of them off. Up to the cell that we're going to.
Health warning.
So I'm just gonna keep, I mean, since it seems like you guys are kind of anticipating getting hit anyway, so I'm just gonna stay in battle fence for now at least.
More damage, it's whatever. I mean, like I said, we're not going to be really doing any hard bosses, I guess. Anger Forge, I mean, I'll have to tell you what to do on that. Or we might just, actually, we're just going to, we'll clear down him. We're not even going to worry about pulling them up the stairs and all that, since you're not familiar, so.
After this pull, I will
Yeah, no worries. This should be the jail cell that he's in. No, you can't open this one. So yeah, it's the next one. Okay.
Holding bull.
An emperor for hand of
Well, I got world buffs at 650. So we got like an hour, which should be plenty of time to get the yeah. Sorry, someone came to my door for a second. I don't remember what I was saying. It's alright. Oh well.
Timing.
Yeah. Lost my train of thought.
How long would you expect this to take from here?
It shouldn't. Well, after we open up this part, talk to him. Go get the things he needs. 30 gold. Whatever, we can just all greet it.
Oops,
It shouldn't take. It should take under an hour as long as we keep moving. But there's Marshall. He needs to talk to him. And after this pack, we can stop clearing for now, and we'll go straight to the bosses that we need to kill for his Ingrat's Velvet. That's my add-on said 33 gold last I scanned on that. So.
Mine is at 40.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah. Little chunk of change there. Anyway, yeah. So we can. I mean, we can go ahead, I guess, and clear around the circle if we need to anyway. So we can go ahead and just keep going around the circle here.
Next Sparky has to go back to the quest giver now?
So No, he's got the Sign of Hope, which was the pickup quest after you find Windsor here in the jail and then go back and talk.
Oh, he's already done that.
Yeah, he's already done all that. So yeah, he's got a shred of hope now, which he needs to go grab. Yeah, he needs to go grab from General Angerforge and the other guy, which are
Yeah,
just two
Yeah.
bosses. But yeah, we can go. I was thinking go hit up those guys first and then just do jailbreak normal. I mean,
Yeah, I
we'll
think so.
and we'll. I mean, fuck. I mean, we'll have to clear it either way. So might as well just go get that done and come back and get it done. I mean, it shouldn't take under an hour as long as, like I said, we keep moving.
Well, that's faster because you don't backtrack twice. So this is the
Right.
faster way.
Yeah.
Do you think we'll be done in 45 minutes or so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, as long as
Okay,
as long as we move and keep a steady pace, we should be fine with it.
Good.
Yeah.
How do you
Good.
get the BRD key now? Instead, is it just the quest giver alive instead of dead?
Yeah. So there's a guy you talk to in the corner that will allow you to talk to the dead for a short amount of time. That's how you get. That's how you get the key. So and then you just grab the quest like normal and turn it in like normal. You don't gotta kill yourself to talk to him. Okay. So but we need to, since we don't have a rogue, we need to clear this room up there so I can open the door. Yep. We need to clear the room up to the cog. Goaty, you might want to pull them back around the corner. You're like, yeah, like this.
I already
Pull.
did.
Yep. Yeah, we need to clear up
Oh wait,
to
you want
the.
to pull the lower part?
Yes, we need to pull up to that cog up there so I can unlock it. So we can get to the bosses. Yeah, typically you have a rogue in the group and they can just stealth up there and unlock it. Alright, yeah, we're just gonna have to clear the whole room. I can't sneak past any of these guys.
I think you can go for this, right?
I might be able to. Since, yeah, they're like
They're low level.
Yeah, they're low 50s.
This is no good.
Right. Well,
You can do it with a druid, so I think you can do it. I think. Or you'll die. And that'll be fun too.
now I got Petrie's.
Do you want to mana up before you do funky?
I think my you just want to watch. I really think pulling the 2 off to the left. I know I definitely do it, but
I just
yeah. No, see, now I can definitely do it. Yay! Look at that.
But it's less fun. Fine. We could have learned something.
Yeah. How can we kill Port today? Is this how we kill Port?
I should walk it.
Okay, so now we can just kill it. Yeah, start with these guys up against the wall over here, and we can work our way around the corner.
How much of this room? Over to the left?
Yeah, no, we're going to the right. Nope, over here, Goaty. We're going around the corner and down this hallway.
There's a bot coming.
Pat coming?
So we're
Oh,
good.
shit. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Building up real quick. Oh, I just got interrupted. I'm not doing shit. He's gonna pat over here towards us. That's okay. Alright, we don't gotta pull that corner pack, but we can come over here, get these two. Yep. There's only one way to go from here, Goody.
Alright. I know how to do that.
Yeah, forward. And by the way, Velvet and Sand, wardens are always looking for people to fill their Omni group every Saturday. So, if you stay in this Discord, you can look in the raid sign-ups, and you can sign up for their Nixia every Saturday. They're typically looking for fillers. They need a little bit of everything most of the time. And you can, and then you can do Omni. Omni is the only 40-man raid you can do every 3 days. And then the 20 mans you can also do every 3 days. But the other 40-man raids are once a week.
Requirement or restriction?
Well, they're doing the attune. So jailbreak is the part of the attunement for Nixia.
Yeah, but I mean like once a week. or
Oh.
twice a week. Is it like a limitation of the game itself, or it's like just a guild schedule?
It's just they just do it on Saturdays. I don't think there's any requirements. I mean, as long as you know the fight and you don't, because there's not really, I don't think, well, you just make sure you know the fight, because I would say the only way you can kill some other people in Anoxia is if you get knocked back into the sides and get a bunch of whelps. It could possibly kill some healers.
Yeah, if you take a tail to the edge, you can wipe the raid.
Right, exactly, with whelps. So the only thing I would suggest is before signing up, make sure you're familiar with the fight. There's like 0 mechanics, but it's a dragon. So with most dragon bosses in WoW, you want to stay on their side, not in the front for the breath or the back to get tail whipped. You want to stay on their side, and then, just other than that, I mean, just try not to get knocked back. Or there's a fear that you can't really control, but if you're positioned correctly, you should be okay. But wardens themselves, the guild, I don't think there's any requirements to join the raid. Just sign up and you're in, Yeah, but yeah, other than that, I just, for safety of yourself and everyone else, just make sure you're familiar a little bit with the fight.
But this attunement is not enough, right? Like after that, we should travel to Winter Spring,
Yeah.
then come back here, kill Dragosat.
Right. Oh, yeah, you're right. So later on tonight, after World Buffs, I was going to try to get an Ubers run going to finish out the attune. But while we do Ubers, we can also do the Blackwing Lair attunement, because it's basically in the same run. The only thing we got to do is, before we go in the upper Blackrock Spire, there's a guy you kill outside that drops the quest that starts the attunement, and then you go inside, kill. Oh shit! We got another destroyer. Hey,
face him away.
Face him away. Face him away. Oh, fucking hell!
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh,
Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Why didn't you fucking heal me, dude?
I did. I was
Oh
healing you.
Those fire guards hit hard. Do we gotta do to get out?
No, dude, I can't fucking, not today, dude, not like this, no. No, dude, I didn't even get to fucking raid yet, dude. I didn't even fucking raid once yet. Oh my god.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Dude, I can't fucking believe this, dude. I can't fucking believe you just got me killed in this fucking group. Dude, what happened? How did I not fucking get heals, dude?
Guys,
Like,
I was healing you. I was healing you, but like you have got too much aggro, and I at one point when my heal was interrupted, or I don't
Those
know what happened, you have died. And actually, you have started to this pool when I was zero on mana. I didn't have mana at this pool. You just didn't take a look on my mana and just rushed into these guys. I had to use my pot to restore some mana. So I have started healing you.
Oh my
And
god, dude.
I wasn't able to use big heals because otherwise I will be out of mana just immediately. So I was trying to heal you with Flash of Light, but it wasn't enough.
Hey, what's up, guys? Scody, was that you, buddy?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry, dog.
I
It
just got my
was
fucking nightfall, dude. I just got my nightfall axe. I mean, everything, dude. I didn't even get to raid yet. I didn't really want to do this right now either. I was like fucking about to take a break.
yeah,
I
he
can't
was.
fucking believe it.
Yeah, there was an extra fire guard destroyer that got grabbed right before Anger Forge, and more than one of those are bad. One is hits hard enough.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh man, dude, take some time and reach out if you need some help. I'm here for you, buddy. So, I don't currently have a 60 myself because obviously, you know, I've died
just
myself.
everything was into this. I wasn't playing this character because I didn't want to risk him because I just got everything. I just fucking finished all like the main epic shit. Like I got my fucking Titanic leggings. I got my fucking my Lionheart helm. I got the fucking Stockade pauldrons, and then I just got, dude, which took me fucking forever. Put everything into it to get the Nightfall axe that you have to get crafted in fucking BRD. That takes fucking gazillion Arcanite. I just got all this, and I was just like taking a break from this character for a while to fucking level up this rogue because I just didn't want to risk it. I just didn't want to risk this fucking character. I would have done anything just to not risk this fucking character. I didn't think. I mean, there were like multiple times of this run that I got like a little low on health, and I was like, what the fuck? And then this one, like, I just couldn't. I was like, please fucking heal me, please fucking heal me. And then by the time I even went to go click my fucking health pot, it was just too late. Like I was at 10%, and I got fucking hit.
Oh, I mean, that's what happens with every death as you go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know what I mean? I could have done this, I could have done that. And like,
I could have just fucking said no like I wanted to. I could have just not come to this fucking thing, kept not risking myself like I fucking wanted to. Like I wasn't like ready for this. I wasn't fucking like I haven't been playing this character. I wasn't fucking, dude. I can't fucking believe this, dude. I can't fucking believe this.
Mm.
Like I just didn't want to risk this character because I put so fucking much. I just dude, just like 2 days ago, I fucking bought my 60 now.
Yeah. Hey, yo, bro, like, as a moderator for Wardens of Balloon, buddy, my condolences are out to you, man.
Like,
it
just
breaks
didn't even
my
want to
heart.
fucking do this. I can't. I'm so fucking mad right now, dude. I mean, I'm not just like fucking bummed. I am fucking pissed right now. I didn't even think I was gonna get mad when I died, dude. But it was like a regular little fucking pack of shit, and we're like halfway through a dungeon, and then I just fucking died. Like,
I'm just sorry, Goaty. I know you didn't want to come, and I wasn't gonna make you. You know, if you had other things to do, I'm just sorry you died. The only
I
thing
can't fucking believe this character died, dude. I
I
can't
know.
fucking believe this. Like, it wasn't. I mean, at least like on my fucking first raid or something. Let me do a mistake or something. Not like I'm a fucking regular pack in the middle of some shit.
Yeah, the only thing I have to say about that, the regular pack thing, is those fire guard destroyers, the elementals. I think grabbing that second one was what got you because those things hurt so bad. I don't even
I mean, yeah, I
typically
didn't
see
like.
raid gear tanks grab them. I know you didn't know, and I know that it wasn't your fault, but before there was even a chance to warn you, the second one was already coming in, and the only thing I was thinking of trying to do was, because I can't fear them and they would go into other packs, the only thing that could be done was that you'd have to kite them to where you weren't going to get, and then they also need to be faced away, because if they're facing other people, they could have one shot anyone else in the group as well. But again, yeah, I don't know. I'm still kind of shocked myself that it happened.
Unfucking believable, dude. I can't believe this. I mean, like, I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have come to fucking do this. I should have just said no. I didn't want to, and I knew, like, I just haven't been like I mean, you gotta fucking be in the swing. I've been playing only my rogue. Like, you gotta be in the swing of things a little bit, you know. And
Right, I didn't know any of that either, man. I apologize. I know you haven't been playing your warrior very
I
much,
just
but
didn't want to fucking. I just didn't want to. I was so scared to risk this character. Was the only fucking thing. I was so scared because I just wanted to leave this character for at least a fucking while until I did one of those warden raids. All I wanted to do was sign up on the fucking wardens thing when I felt ready and go do a fucking wardens raid. And I was just saving my fucking risk for that because that's like the whole point. That's all I wanted to fucking do. I didn't want to do this shit. I got my attunements. I did all that shit, and then now I haven't played this character in like a fucking month and a half since I did that. I just can't believe I got the fucking Titanic legs. I got the fucking Lionheart help, and then I got the Nightfall axe, and then like 2 days ago, finally bought my fucking 60 mount, and like just like I was. This character was just for like helping other people with elites. Like that's all I was doing. Like this like after this, or I mean before this, I was about to go kill fucking Mokrosh and fucking Woody Bay for somebody. Like this character was like for fucking fun, slaying like shit with my diamond flask, dude. You like this diamond flask set that I have is unreplaceable. Like I have 300, almost 300 fucking hit points on my diamond flask. That's impossible to get again. Like it's literally not possible to even get that anymore. Like however much fucking it doesn't matter how much gold you have. You can't like you just can't fucking find the shit. You can't find the plus 54 healing items anymore. I got this shit right before it started getting impossible. Unbelievable, dude.
I wish I had words, man. I don't. I'm sorry.
I wish I had any other words than "I'm sorry, brother." If there's anything you need, let me know. But yeah, it's.
I don't. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't feel like there's anything that we could say right now that would make
Can't believe it, dude.
make the situation any less worse than what it is.
Oh, God, dude.
Take some time, drink some water, straighten your back, blow your nose. You know. I've been there, brother.
I think he just left his
Yeah,
group. Yeah.
yeah, I've been there, dude.
I've
After
been
my
there.
third 60 death, I was like, oh fuck. I just got a new 60 today, over on Night Slayer. I have an Orc Warrior that just hit 60 today on the PvP anniversary roam. Super proud of that one.
Well, sorry, Velvet and Sand, that we couldn't get that done right now. I got another tank that said he would come later after raid, which their raid for hardcore elites at 7 tonight, so in 2 hours right after World Buffs. So, yeah, but he said he would help after, but that won't be till like 9, 10 o'clock tonight, maybe. Ah, damn.
Sucks. Like I was literally 0 on mana. Like he have just finished the last pull. I was out of mana and he just charges the next pack.
Yeah, I
I had
didn't. I
clear.
didn't see. I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to how it got grabbed. I just seen it come in. I mean, I was streaming. I guess like I can go look back at the video here in a little bit, but I didn't catch how it got pulled.
He pulled it really early. I tried to interrupt because it was facing us. Like both of them were.
Well, and then if he pulled that, man, then there's not really much anyone could have done, because that 2 fire guards, I don't even see raid, like tier 3 guys go after 2 fire guards at once. I mean, unless we got a stacked group, which we don't. But I don't know.
He was getting absolutely trucked, but we all.
Yeah.
When he was facing us, we all were getting trucked. Was the price.
Right, exactly. Yes, when you started telling him to face him away, but by that time, he was pretty much dead. I mean, it wasn't much. Like I said, he kind of. Yeah, I don't really have words. I just before I could even tell him no, don't do it, it was already done.
Yeah, I didn't get in before that second one got pulled.
Good day to you.
I don't know. Hard to say.
Yeah, feels bad because I know he worked real hard on that warrior. I just wish there was something I could do, but it's done.
See you later.
And then reality, if there wasn't 2 frost mages in there may have been more than 1 death right there.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I had Petries. I could have Petried out. I was just kind of trucking along because I know I can take a hit, and I know I had threats. So as long as I
Hello.
kind of, just kind of.
The threat doesn't matter a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Have a good one.
But what does matter is they couldn't. I don't know if they would have been able to one-shot me because with me being demo, 30% of any damage that's done to me with Soul Link on is.
I don't think you would have gotten. And you're only gonna take the frontal. You're not gonna take like their direct hits because you're not in front of them. So I don't think anyone would do that. Rough times, man.
Yeah, it's tough. I feel bad for Yodi. Like I said, I kind of wish I wouldn't have asked him, but I don't know. I mean, he said no. And I said, okay, man, no worries. He just told me he got done doing all kinds of stuff, that he was thinking about taking a break. And I said, okay, man, no worries. And then he's like, okay, and then he logged over. And then I'm like, okay, well,
I don't think it's your responsibility for inviting him. I don't think that's right. I think we were taking that. I think we were not being serious enough about the risk of destroyers.
Well, I don't. Well, like,
don't fuck around.
yeah. Well, like Goaty said, he didn't know it very well, but he was kind of pacing himself kind of quick for not knowing the dungeon.
Yeah, I think if I was looking at myself, we could have talked about the destroyers right when they show up and just be like, all right, the only thing you really need to worry about in here is this guy. Like that
yeah,
might be smart.
right. Well, I wasn't thinking about it because I was just thinking pull one at a time, be good. I didn't think he would just go off and grab a second one like that. But I guess it would have been worth mentioning. Hey, don't grab more than one. I just, I mean, just like with anything else, it may be classic, it may be older game, but you gotta respect the content.
I didn't see it here, but it looked like he was like pre-raid is what it looked like. So.
Yeah, like he said, he was prepping that warrior for raid, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. He definitely wasn't raid ready for tanking, that's for sure. If that's what he was trying to do, he would have been better off going in his DPS and trying to take, what gear he could grab instead of saving the warrior for tanking. He would never have been able to been ready for raid tanking because he's also got to get his pre-biz and get, defense capped and all that. But I don't know. Yeah, big bummer. I feel bad for him. I don't know. Yeah, like he said, he shouldn't have come if he hadn't been playing the warrior and was saving it and all this stuff. He did and trying not to die on it. I don't know, and especially again not knowing the content. But I'll have to go back and look at that video. I didn't realize that he just went and charged that second fire guard before we had the other one dead. I mean, I knew the other one wasn't dead. I thought it just got face pulled or something because it got, because I know there's that one that Pat's.
Yeah,
Was
it was
that
the Pat, I think.
it was the
It was
Pat?
the Pat, I think, and I think it just walked right into the melee. I don't think it was pulled. I think it just wandered in there.
Huh. Damn.
I mean, you can check obviously.
Yeah, it's still shitty.
Totally. I don't think he's DPS warrior mostly, right?
No, I think
Or he's done lots of tanking.
I think Goaty was straight tank. I mean, if I remember, because I leveled with him on the last port that I lost at 60. I think that this is his first 60 death.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I mean that hurts. It took me a couple days to get over port dying the first time at 60.
Well, it's really hard. I think
Yeah.
the time this guy just died was like the worst.
Well,
because
and he had time put into that. See, when I died at 60, I was only 45 minutes after I hit 60.
Well, that's what I mean. I think there's like and it's not the prep work of like you haven't achieved your goal. You're like preparing to achieve your goal, and then that's like that's arguably the worst time to die. If I'm around, I'll help you, Sparky, tonight. Maybe I'll be here. I mean, you should get a real DPS if not.
What about me? What I was able to do in that situation?
I think, and I wasn't paying as much. I wasn't tanking or healing, so I wasn't watching your mana. But if you're a healer and you're in a group and you need to stop for mana, you need to say, "I need to stop for mana." And I'm only going by the thing you said. I haven't watched any stream or anything. But you have to communicate. If you're not ready to move on, then you need to say, "Hey, slow down." That'd be the only thing I saw. I don't know. Port saw something else.
Sorry, I got someone messaging me about it now. And I gotta hop over to Phoenix Discord, I guess, and I don't even know if I have Phoenix's Discord. I don't think I do.
Is he in Phoenix, I guess?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you going on a to a tribunal? Nice knowing you.
I'm gonna just go over there. I got one guy from their guild asking what happened. Goaty's over there blaming it on the healer and stuff, and I'm not trying to blame it on anyone. Just gonna tell him what happened. Once this guy gives me the info that it. But Sand or Velvet, if one of you are available in like about 6 o'clock. I'm gonna booty bag.
Yeah. Glad I could help.
I got what you need.
Oh,
All right. Hey, how's it going?
hey, it's Port. Give me a second. I just got into the server.
All good.
Okay, so basically, I just began to end. I was getting a group together to help a friend get I was helping a friend get jailbreak done. I was looking for a while. I seen Goaty on his rogue. I'm like, hey Goaty, you wanna come do a BRD jailbreak? And he said no at first, like, hey, whatever. I've been doing a lot today. I think I'm gonna take a break. And I said okay, And then he's like, fine, fine. I mean, I didn't really beg him or whatever like that. It was like, oh, come on, Goaty, come on, let's do it, whatever. But he was acting like he didn't want to, and I told him that was fine. And then he said, okay, and then he logged over and got in there, and he started off with, well, I don't really know the dungeon that well. You're gonna have to tell me where to go. And I said, it's fine, no big deal. We got over to Windsor. Because we had to talk to Windsor first, and then we had to go do General Angerforge and the other guy for the 2 parts to the quest before jailbreak. And I didn't think to tell Goat about the Fire Guard destroyers there right before Angerforge. Well, because to be honest, we were going at a decent pace, but we were only pulling 1 pack at a time. But you know how there's that one that Pat's from Angerforge up, with the destroyer. He grabbed that. We went around the corner. He grabbed that corner pack with the 2 dwarves and the destroyer. But then the pack came up, I think it just walked into melee. See, I didn't catch how the
Hold up, real quick. So, I'm just trying to get the mental picture here. So
Yep.
when you're talking about the corner, you're talking about the corner that randomizes what it could be. Like I've had that corner be all like fire guard destroyers and stuff. The
yeah.
corner, like right beside the stairs to the left.
Yes, yes. So when
Okay.
you go down the hallway before that, and then you turn that left into that room, yes, it'd be that pack right there in that corner. Like you said, that could be randomized, but it was 2 dwarves and 1 fire guard that time.
Okay.
And
that's not a terrible range.
yeah, no. And again, so the pack before that was only 1 fire guard and 2 dwarves again. And we got that pack down, and he charged into that corner pack. That pack was going down, but then we were talking about something, and I honestly wasn't paying attention to how that other fire guard pack got pulled, but it came into melee range, and I seen Goaty's health just start dropping. But he not just that, but he started backing up when his health started dropping, and he was facing the fire guards toward the group. And like I mentioned earlier, he said he didn't really know the dungeon that well, so he didn't know, for one, more than 1 fire guard's bad, really bad, and then for 2, you can't face them towards the group because the frontal will just melt everybody. And that's what was happening. He had them close enough both to the group, and we were in comms. You gotta turn him away. But he was freaking out because his health was dropping. The pally couldn't keep him up and keep everybody up because it's a pally. Pally went so fast trying to just keep everyone alive, and then Goaty, has all the threat as well.
How much prep time was put into it before the dungeon? Did he kind of just like turn around, change his mind, say okay, and just up and go without any?
Well, no, he said he'd go. He swapped over. He said it was going to be a minute. I think he had something to do with work or something. He said he had to send an email, but he's in Storming for quite some time. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you what he was doing.
Yeah. Can I give you? I'll give you Goat's perspective. He's not here to speak for himself. Obviously, he's pretty upset.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't want to talk him down at all because I know what he's feeling right now.
I'll chat with him later on once he has a little bit of time to.
And like I said, I'll clip it later. But again, I don't think anyone was at fault per se. It was just there was a lot of things leading up.
Hindsight him a little bit because since that he's still one of the fresher 60s, like you said, under 4K health, doing stuff like the BRD and high-end dungeon, he should have some form of potions when going in. Like, should have had some greater fire resist potions, greater fire protection potions. That kind of would have negated at least the beginning opener melt. I mean, obviously with how he handled it, the UDPS still would have been hit a bit, but he only would have been taking the physical damage and not physical and magical for the moment.
Let me go ahead and I don't know if I can backtrack on my stream while I'm live.
Well, what happened to the rest of the group? So he died, but no one else did. So I guess you guys just ran out.
Yeah. See, I mean, I could have petried out, but I had the threat after Goaty, and we had 2 mages, and me and the Holy Pally. We just the mages slowed him. We just walked everyone out because Goaty, he died so fast, man. And the Pally was not long into the fight because, like I said, both the fire guards were facing the group, so the whole group was taking massive amounts of damage.
Now his stance was when he first reacted that the healer had let him get low multiple times leading up to that point. Is that your assessment as well?
Well, and honestly, if I'm being honest, I wasn't paying attention. I could not verify that for you or not. But again, I was streaming, and it's all been recorded. Okay. So if you once I end I could actually end the stream, and you could go back, and I'm trying to figure out if I can clip it. But I'm trying to figure out if I can clip it when I'm live. But
is one thing I've always tried telling him. I tried telling all my members. If they feel like they're getting into a sketchy position, speak up and back out. Like, if he's complaining that he was getting let to be low multiple times, then No one's gonna give
Yeah.
you shit for wanting to survive and being like, I don't feel safe doing back at. Yeah, we
Right.
you
And
guys up for another hour or two, but you guys would have. You got to trust your gut feeling and heart.
right. Well, and I didn't know, and I didn't realize how unfamiliar he was with the dungeon. I mean, I guess. I mean, the way he talked is that he had done it before, just needed a little bit of refresher. So I assumed, and this is my bad for assuming, I guess, that he understood because it is classic. It's just the first part of BRD, so most of the mobs you're fighting are low 50s, but you still gotta respect the content. If you don't know, you don't know. But in this type of situation, ignorance ain't bliss. Someone's gonna die. And unfortunately, again, I'm not blaming anything on Goaty or the healer because again, I wasn't paying attention enough to what was going on to the group as far as was the healer letting him get low or whatever. I was kind of paying attention to the ads more so than the group, but yeah, those are things I can't say one way or the other if the healer had been slacking throughout before the dungeon or not, because it seemed like everything was going fine up until that point. But
He's got to review and find out.
yeah,
And also, if he's not speaking up about stuff like that to be like, oh hey, like I'm feeling very scared about how low you're letting my health get. Kind of give an indicator to the healer and be like, well, what's going on here? Let me see. Is it just sheer laziness of clicking the buttons, or is he going and just not spec'd correctly and just trying to get into a group?
right. Well, and again, I mean, he didn't. And again, I hate to say too much because I really like Goaty. I really do, and I don't want to make it seem like it's his own fault that he died, because in some ways it is, in some ways there were
From the way
preventable actions that could have been taken had
from the
he
way that
just
I'm
had he
hearing,
just spoke up a little bit more and said, guys, I really don't know this dungeon, or maybe even just said straight up, I don't know this dungeon well enough to tank it. And other things could have been avoided in that way, like, okay, now we know that he doesn't know that the fire guards can do a frontal, and that if you can only take one at a time because they hit really hard.
right?
Yeah,
It also could have been a thing where the last time he was in, the fire guards probably just melted too quick.
exactly, and that was my. I didn't even think about it because every time I'm in BRD, they die so quick that I don't even think about that one thing that they can do to hurt somebody, because they die so quick. And then like I said, we melted the mob right before it, and I was just cruising along, getting the next one, and then that side one got pulled, and I'm like, oh, now we got two, and the other fire guard, and it kind of got pulled into the other group kind of early on, so we still had that first fire guard. When that second one got pulled in, I'm just like, oh shit. And then one of the mages started saying, hey man, you gotta turn him around, you can't, he's good. And then before anything was set, it really could get out to him, there's too much damage going out.
When do you think we'll be able to see the clip?
I'm trying to figure out if I can clip it while live streaming. I can't figure out how to back up my stream while it's live. I would have to, I guess I can end it real quick, and then I would have to go back and clip it real quick. Let me do that. Hold on.